right. You don't have to do all that.
Can you see it? Oh, can you see my feet?
No.
In the shot?
No.
Okay.
No feet. No feet.
Hello,
People-
welcome back to the podcast
like
called Pull Your Way. Dun, 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 dun. We are back with Dave and Leo.
I'm always here.
Yeah, you are always here.
What was I gonna say?
Are you the only one that hasn't missed? Like, are you the only one that hasn't been on every? Damn, I can't talk. Are you the only one that hasn't missed an episode? Like, as far as what we've uploaded?
I've missed one.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, I remember that episode.
And technically,
you were there.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. I missed two, but I was there for one. I wasn't there for the other.
What do you mean you missed?
Remember when I was in Georgia? I wasn't there for that one.
Oh, that's right.
But I was there for the other one that I wasn't on.
You weren't on the
there.
episode, but you were there.
I was in the room. I was producing that episode. I know what I want to talk about. Right off the bat.
Oh, damn.
Just one talking point. The thing I saw on Instagram that I sent.
I'm sorry. I had to.
You've seen this. He didn't see this, so stop distracting him.
Okay.
It said a guy was for his 40th birthday wanted to take a trip with his girlfriend, but they had only been dating for 3 months. Okay. So, but he wanted her company. It's his birthday. He told her, "I'll pay for lodging." So I'm assuming that meant
like
stay
hotels,
and food or whatever. All she had to pay for was airfare. She told him she couldn't do it because she had huge credit debt. So she didn't go. So he went without her. And people were like, "Oh, is he wrong? Is he right?"
Okay, I have my opinions. What do you think, Dave? I'm not gonna do it.
No, share your opinion.
So, okay, they've been dating how long?
3 months.
And what birthday is it? Like, it's a big deal birthday, 40.
He's turning 40, yeah.
I don't think he's in the wrong. Well, he is and he isn't. Because my thing is, if you're already paying for lodging and food, that's like 90% of the cost anyway. Well, I guess it depends where you're going, but
yeah, I think
that's
it was
majority
like
of the cost.
A European trip.
Okay, so lodging is way more expensive than the flights, I think.
It was his birthday?
It was his birthday.
He's not wrong.
I don't think he's wrong either. Like, if he wanted to, I guess, but one, the relationship's pretty new.
Right.
Two, a flight to Europe isn't cheap.
Yeah, no.
But at the same time, I feel like he could have you paid for most of it. You could have just paid a little bit more.
I don't. They didn't.
Or maybe it was a test.
It didn't give like his reasoning, like if it was for principle or whatever. It just said like, was he wrong? Was he right? Because he's like, he paid for everything else. You're not gonna pay for that. And then like you read the comments and they're like, oh, he was wrong. She shouldn't have to pay for anything. Yada, yada.
I don't think he's obligated.
I think the only reason why you could say he was right is because it was only 3 months.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, and also good job for her. She's very responsible. She has a lot of credit card debt. She doesn't want to get into more debt.
Yeah, so she's like, I'm not going. I don't know.
What do you think, Dave?
I just don't think he was wrong.
So, do you think there was any...
He was handling some expenses for her.
Right.
She had to pull her weight.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was his birthday.
Right.
He was only turning 41s.
Yeah, he wanted to take a trip. I mean...
So, hear me out, though. I guess to play devil's advocate.
That was his woman? Like, that's his lady?
3 months.
3 months.
Oh. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Yo, so at the same time, if you already have debt, what's a little bit more debt just for a flight? You know what I mean?
I mean, but maybe she thought like, oh, he should just pay for it.
That's also true, but it's not like you're going out to Applebee's. You're going to Europe. Like,
there is plenty of times where like you take a trip and like your significant other doesn't pay for anything. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, but that's 3 months in, and it's like.
Yeah, you're not paying for a date. You're paying for a whole trip.
He was handling where she would be resting
majority
her head.
of it. Yeah, majority of it.
What she would be consuming for meal and beverages.
And you can argue the airfare is the cheapest part, right? I mean,
it is the cheapest part. Now it depends where you go because, like, for example, if you go to like Bali, staying there and the expenses there are pretty cheap, but the flight to get there is very expensive.
Yeah, like there's certain. I think Europe. Maybe the minimum is like $1,000
for a flight. Yeah,
maybe minimum. It could be more.
That's the thing. It's like Europe. It's expensive to get there, and it's also expensive to be there and stay there and eat there. Even Ubers, like it's expensive all around. So like if he was covering most of it,
it said lodging. So I assume lodging meant.
Well, to me, lodging means hotel.
Well, maybe
like
expenses. You don't think food?
I think lodging is like just sleeping arrangements. She would have to pay for her food, but I guess I don't know. That's how I see lodging. Because like, what's a lodge?
Hey man, that's only 3 months. I really don't think that it doesn't.
So regardless of where the destination, what if it was like $100 flight, for example? Like, what if they were flying like a state over?
Well, then you got to be like, well, how much debt are you in that you can't pay for this?
Okay. Sometimes
The
it's not about.
The woman is the one in debt.
Yeah, that's why she didn't pay for it.
Sometimes it's not about how much debt you have.
Apparently, it was like $20,000 worth of debt.
Okay, but what's her limit? Like, what?
I don't know. From like what they said was it's from a debt that she accumulated when she was unemployed. So she must have been living off the credit card for that period of time.
Okay, so my thing is like, if you still got room on the credit card,
yeah, just pay for the flight.
It's just a flight. You know, like you said, it's his 40th. Maybe that was a way of him testing her.
We're gonna get eaten up.
It's okay.
I think for him, he didn't care if she went or not.
Yeah, well,
you think so?
I don't think he really cared. It was him paying for what is it? The
lodging.
Yeah, we can define that later. But
yeah, him paying for that, like, man, he didn't.
And then
if you really want to come and enjoy yourself and spend your time and celebrate me, then pay that flight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'll handle this for you. This is what I can do for you. If you're really interested, hey, make this happen. If you couldn't make this happen, that's understandable. Again, you coming or not coming does not prevent me from going. So,
yeah, because he went by himself.
But at the same time, like, what if he really wanted her to go? Or what if he really just wanted company? It really didn't matter who went. Like, for him, it was just not being alone for his birthday.
No. He didn't really.
He went anyway.
He didn't really. That's what I'm saying. He didn't care for the company. If he wanted her company, he would have paid everything. He would have paid her a flight. If he really wanted company, or at least hers company, like specifically, he would have paid her.
Yeah, because and then so to look at the other side of it, he went by himself. Like, how do you feel about that?
I wouldn't go. I don't even go to the store by myself.
Well,
like to the mall.
Seems like a bit much. You can go to the store.
But that's what I'm saying. I just don't like it. I'd rather not.
We know people who've taken trips by themselves.
I know people who take trips by themselves. I know people who go to restaurants by themselves, the movies by themselves,
I don't know if
shopping by themselves.
I don't know if I could go to a restaurant by myself, but
I go to McDonald's.
I'm not gonna. That's not a restaurant.
Yes, it is.
Don't do that.
I mean, in the car.
Don't eat McDonald's. And then another thing is, I eat alone all the time, so restaurants is fine with me, to be honest. Oh, nice shirt.
Hello, we have a guest.
He always comes back here. When we're
He's eating a banana.
What? Another thing too is just to switch it up. Did you see that the guy from you're a big fan of Arizona iced teas, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Are you talking about the price?
Yeah,
man. So I don't know what's gonna happen with everybody else that's been raising his prices.
But he said he hasn't changed the price. It's still 99 cents.
So if you go to somewhere in the Arizonas or more than 99 cents, is the store that's gouging? It's not the Arizona.
Because
what does the can say? They still say 99 cents.
They still say 99 cents on them.
Interesting.
He said it. He said it on there. He's like, I'm not raising my prices. Well, he said we own everything, so we get 100% profit.
I mean, you still have some expenses like actually running everything, but
I think he said like we're doing well, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like you're doing well, but as a business person, you could be doing better.
Well, I don't know. He said, people out here struggling to pay rent, this and that. I mean, why would we make them pay more for a drink?
Just a profit thing. Like look at Apple. I think Apple wastes like $500, $600 to make an iPhone, but we're paying double that. Is that okay?
No, but I think that's what he's saying. He's like, I don't want to be that. He seemed like a chill guy.
He's also very old, so he has enough stacked up that he really doesn't care if he has fucking 200 million stashed away versus 300. Like, what difference does it make to him? I don't know. Maybe once his kids or whoever takes over is gonna
Kevin sounds
jack up
greedy,
the price,
don't he?
I'm just thinking as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that balance of you're making enough money, but you're not dropping sales, if that makes sense. Like if you make it too expensive, no one's gonna buy it. But if you make it too cheap, you're not making as much as you should or as much as you could.
But it sounds like he's making plenty.
Well, yeah, they're making plenty, but you can make
Arizona iced tea is very popular.
Yeah, but think about it this way. It's $1, right? Let's say you. I know you don't drink Arizona iced tea, but let's say, or David.
I used to. They're very good.
Dave likes Arizona iced tea, right? He's paying $1 for this iced tea. If you go to the store and you're like, damn, I want an Arizona, and it's $1.10, would that stop you from buying it?
No, I'm gonna still buy it because that's what I want.
If I
want something, I'm gonna buy that. But the thing is like, yeah, man, they're doing us dirty.
Yeah, he said he don't need to do it, so he's not gonna do it. I agree.
I mean, that's nice of him.
This has been going on for how long now? A couple years.
I don't know.
Nice
They've been making a extra come up off of us.
So put it this way. Maybe he was greedy in the past because 30 years ago, $1, he was making way more because everything was cheaper as far as manufacturing and the value of the dollar was more. Now, he's making less.
I always remember it being $1.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But like,
and actually, hold up, it's 99 cents. Who's getting that extra penny?
You get it back.
Nah, because I'm pretty sure at the corner store they take $1.
Thank you.
Well, the corner store keeps you a penny, and if they sell 1,000 Arizona iced teas in a week or however long, that's extra money for them.
That's crazy.
That's an extra 1,000 pennies.
On the topic of food, drinks, restaurants, etc., Arizona iced tea. Dave, you consider yourself to be a foodie?
I couldn't hear that.
As much as
can you define a foodie?
Yeah. Just you like to eat food.
Well, we all like to eat food, but like
you like to not constantly.
You go out of your way to find like
good food.
The most outings I've ever had is like dinner with myself.
So,
yeah.
Wait, you cook for yourself?
I mean, that's what I cook, but I'm saying like
Yeah, what?
I was just saying
that he eats by himself. That's what he just wanted to clarify.
I go and eat. Like I don't. There's a lot of places, man. There's a lot of places, but
yeah,
I can give you a definition of a foodie. I just think somebody that's a foodie is like you go out, you eat up a bunch of places.
Yeah,
like,
you're not afraid to try
different days, whatever. Like
different restaurants, different foods.
Okay.
Yeah, you could go out of your way from time to time to eat at a specific restaurant.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just curious for any of you, any recent, praises on restaurants or anything.
Man.
You know what?
What?
My woman has been pulling her weight crazy. She's been going all out in the kitchen. Maybe that's my foodie experience. She's been like trying a bunch of different recipes.
This guy does not get it.
No, that's fine. What? Like what? Like what? What recipes? What recipes?
So she made spring rolls. She's been big on the. She's been
stop sidetracking.
Yeah,
man.
he's just standing there.
Like, I don't know, tortellini soup and like
Squidward.
It's a lot of different. I can't remember exactly, but
it's been good.
Because that's the thing. We've been like, I guess in that aspect, as far as going out and trying new places, I guess I'm not a foodie because we really don't go out.
Do you always eat at the same spots?
Do you always get the same thing at these spots?
If let's say I go to the same spot, right? I usually have a go-to, yes. But I also am not the biggest on going to different spots every weekend. Oh, we went here this weekend, let's go over there next weekend. I really don't care. If I know this place is good, I'll go back, kind of thing. Sure. Now, if you invite me somewhere new, I'm always open to it. But I'm not out here like on Google Maps, like fucking going through the city trying to find new restaurants.
So we went to that restaurant over there by the water. What did you think about that place?
That place was good. It was.
What was it called? Do you remember? I don't. River, what was it?
I could find
the strip? No,
it was the landing.
There's a restaurant.
Landing restaurant.
Oh, but I was calling it the landing strip.
Yeah. The landing restaurant. It was. So here's the thing: the food was good. It wasn't like, oh my god, but like going to a restaurant is more than just the food. I think it's like the ambiance.
Now,
the service.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, if you're going to a high quality, then yeah, like the last high quality spot I was at was like what, Del Fresco's, and man, those drapes and curtains in there are phenomenal.
But you could also argue that
big as hell.
There's
like
plenty of restaurants that have better food, but like they don't check the boxes of all the other stuff.
I agree.
No,
I agree. But like a foodie would much rather go to that restaurant that's run down or shitty or not fancy and have amazing food versus going to Del Frisco's where the food is good, but they also thrive or not thrive. They also Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? No, they also like pay attention to the other shit, like the customer service and the ambiance and how clean the towels are and the table and the drapes, like the fucking drapes.
Ambiance.
Yeah.
Does it really matter though? Like, isn't the food the most important part?
It is the most important part.
Food and service.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most important part, but I also don't want to sit somewhere where the tables are sticky and then there's nowhere to sit.
So why you say McDonald's to begin with?
You just said
Bro,
McDonald's.
some McDonald's are very clean.
The one in
very
Amsterdam
nice.
was nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice restaurant.
So it just depends on the location.
What is he doing?
I want that to be the last time that you come over here, man.
Yeah, like
get another banana.
I keep touching my hat because you keep walking around.
Oh man,
he's just staring at us.
But I don't know. I think the food is the most important, obviously. But like I think Philly, I would rather go somewhere. I'm sorry. I think I would rather go somewhere with.
I'm sorry.
Great service and good food versus somewhere that has amazing food and shitty service.
Right.
Can you name an overrated restaurant?
Overrated restaurant.
Do I have to have tried it? Damn, yeah, I guess I would have to have tried it.
First off,
how would you know it's overrated?
Yeah. Anybody that's saying anything is overrated without trying or doing or whatever is that place
I have one. I don't know if it's highly rated, but I think Cheesecake Factory is overrated.
Cheesecake Factory.
I haven't been there in years. Why is it overrated? Nobody even talks about cheesecake.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it qualifies.
Why you gotta chill with me at cheesecake? You know I love to go there. That's the last.
There's not much.
I think
Red Lobster. I don't know how rated Red Lobster is, but I think from what I've heard and my input is that Red Lobster is overrated. Also,
I think
God
restaurants
they're closing
hundreds of locations. Yeah, like
I think restaurants like Cheesecake, for example,
shout out they biscuits though.
Lobster biscuits.
Yeah,
I think Cheesecake because they have too much on the menu.
It's not even that.
You can't be good at all this.
Like, well, you can.
Nah, I'd rather a more limited menu.
But then that's the thing. Cheesecake Factory is not like one category. It's not like
have like 5 main
Asian
dishes,
cuisine
and a lot of effort into all these. They'll never miss.
Yeah, versus they have a fucking book.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Cheesecake is a type of restaurant that everybody and anybody goes to. It's not like if you go to a specific restaurant where they sell like Thai food specifically or Japanese or whatever it is. They're specialized in that one category. Yes, I can see the menu being limited, but somewhere like Cheesecake, Applebee's, Red Lobster, shit like that, like they're there for everybody. It's just a bougie McDonald's. So they have to have a little bit of everything, I think.
Bougie McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you think any type of restaurants are capable of being like
fine dining,
fast restaurants?
Oh, fast food. Oh,
like, what do you mean?
Well, a lot of them offer takeout.
Like what? Like here's the opposite. What if Chipotle wasn't what it was, and Qdoba and whatnot, and they were really like restaurants?
Like you sit down and order,
right? And like the menu is like you pick what you want, what you're gonna put together, and then they bring it out.
So like with a waiter kind of thing.
Yeah, just a.
So what makes fast food? I think what makes fast food is the fact that there's no waiters and you don't have to sit down and
it's fast.
Yeah, but like imagine, okay, we can agree that Del Frisco's, for example, is not fast food, right?
So, but I'm saying like, can you? What if they? It's probably stupid if they had a drive-through. But what if a 5-star restaurant had a drive-through?
But they do offer takeout.
Yeah, but like let's say Del Frisco's or a 5-star restaurant only does takeout. Is that fast food? Like you pull up, 5 minutes is ready. That's fast food. If you only do takeout,
what does Olive Garden do? They give you frozen platters.
Oh yeah, if you order that you can
not all of them are frozen. Yeah, but they do give you frozen.
First
platters.
of all,
if it was like that, I wouldn't.
Everything at Olive Garden is frozen.
Well,
yeah,
that's the thing. Olive Garden is.
I'm gonna eat those breadsticks with that Alfredo sauce. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Talking about frozen, right? What's up with people who don't eat leftovers?
I eat leftovers.
I don't.
First off, Spanish food popping when it's hot and ready, but a couple hours, double back, heat it up, superior.
Better than the original?
Superior.
It depends.
Is it because they're too good for leftovers?
No, I don't think it's that.
People that don't eat leftovers?
Like I don't want to say I don't eat leftovers.
Can see that. Like, that's from earlier.
I just don't think it tastes the same 9 times out of 10. That's my reason. I eat leftovers here and there, but I would much rather not.
Are you
eat
reheating
leftovers.
it properly?
Well, yeah.
Right.
I have all types of forms of reheating, and it never tastes the same.
If you're
like if you
reheating
reheat
everything,
pizza in the microwave, you're crazy.
No.
Yes. Sorry,
you have to use the oven.
Yes,
or
very
on the stovetop. Just cover it.
Or air fryer.
If you put it on the stovetop and you cover it, the bottom gets crispy and the cheese melts.
Oh, I never tried that. I have to try. But my thing is, I'd rather not, just because I know it's not as good as the. You know what's weird? I would rather have someone else's. Like if Nina goes out to eat and she brings leftovers, I'm more likely to eat those leftovers. And if I went with her, I brought my own leftovers.
First off,
I don't know. It's weird.
No, I don't know why people would eat their leftovers.
That's not how that works.
Especially if it is their own meal.
No, it isn't.
Yo, if the camera could go, it's not going to.
It's not good.
Yeah, it would cut it.
Yo, you're funny right
now.
You just walked
give us 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
How many times I had to touch that pink fucking dildo?
Yo.
God, who remembers the pink dildo?
Beep. You gotta do that. You gotta do that for the edit.
They can't hear him anyway. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Rico's already recorded. I can't add another line.
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit, buddy. I'm sorry. Give us 15 minutes.
He walked out with a microphone trying to hop on.
Here.
Like,
hey man, you look good in that
all right, what were you saying?
Insane red tea.
Are you really about to eat another banana? Jesus Christ.
Bro, I work night shift. I gotta get it when I can get it. Okay.
Whoa!
Two bananas back to. Okay. What were you saying about what? Anyway. About food? What were you saying? Who was talking?
I was saying that leftovers.
Right.
I would much rather eat someone else's. If I was at the restaurant, I most likely wouldn't eat my own leftovers.
What's the shelf life for
Why
leftovers?
not?
It's depends on what it is. Cause I don't know. I feel like I already had it. First of all, I don't like to repeat food.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
No,
he already had it.
I don't like to repeat food. That's another thing.
Okay.
Like if I had.
That's a lie because you've eaten Chipotle twice. No.
Hold on. I was gonna say certain things. If I had salmon yesterday and today, I don't want to have it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Then have it the next day.
Some things, anything rice based, I'll repeat. Like moro.
But have it the next day, not the next day.
No,
but
but
next day
still, it's like I already.
So what's your shelf life?
Depends on what it is.
Okay.
If it's like rice and beans and chicken, I don't know, 3 days, 2-3 days. If it's in the fridge the whole time,
I'll give it a business week.
How do you not get tired of that?
Well, that's the thing. I
don't
get tired of that. Rice, beans, and chicken, I don't get tired of it.
Okay. So if you reheat that after first hot and after it being ready the first time, done being cooked, you'll eat that. Bam, delicious. Hours later at night, would you warm up some more?
Not the same day. Probably the next day or the day after.
Ooh.
I've had food.
I would dog that.
Where I ate it and it was amazing. I took some home.
You know,
and I didn't touch it for 2 to 3 days, and then I craved it again.
You know what I think it is though? Like for me, when I was in college, if I made like a pot of rice or what have you,
that probably lasted.
That shit had to last me like 5 days.
Why don't you just get a smaller pot, make it a little bit of rice?
Nah, I mean either way.
What about meal prepping? So you can't meal prep?
No, hell no, I don't like that shit.
I
refuse to eat the same shit every day. Bro, I see people meal prep and they got potatoes, chicken, and broccoli.
Greens, beans,
seal it.
Potatoes, tomatoes.
You do kind of eat the same thing every day.
How?
Don't you often eat Chipotle?
Not anymore, actually.
But there was a period of time when you did.
He did.
Yeah, twice. But I have some exceptions. Like
2 purchases, 4 heat ups.
What?
So you'll probably purchase it
twice
in one day, and then you'll eat it, and then you'll heat it up and eat it, and then you'll eat it again, then you'll heat it up.
So are you the type to like? Would you go to? Let's say you're going to Chipotle. Would you buy 2 bowls, one for later, and reheat it?
I'm not gonna lie, real quick. Had Qdoba one time 2 weeks ago. Wasn't 2 weeks ago. It was more like a month ago, I think. Actually, sorry. Anyways, Qdoba one time beats every time I had Chipotle.
Nah, I've had it. It wasn't.
Say otherwise.
I don't think so.
I've
never had
Chipotle. One time is all I needed.
If Chipotle,
keep Chipotle.
Which one was it? Like a location, like some locations, like some Chipotle.
I don't know how you're gonna feel it. I don't know how he's gonna feel it. An airport.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, because some locations, like Chipotle
locations, in Florida,
suck. The Chipotle right here sucks.
That's what I was gonna say. It depends what Chipotle you're comparing to what Qdoba.
So I'm saying I had Airport Qdoba in Florida.
Well, now we gotta go have Airport
and it's
Chipotle.
Topping Chipotle in Center City from Philly and Chipotle on the Boulevard And nobody gives a damn about Chipotle on Common.
Somebody got shot in there.
Recently or
like a while ago.
Oh my god!
Why is he? I'm not laughing at that.
Because the lady was mad because she walked in.
Nonetheless, I hope that person is okay.
I heard this
Bro,
story.
she walked in. They were doing online only. She wanted her food. They couldn't give it to her. She pulled out a gun.
First of all, what's with the online order only shit?
They're fucking lazy is what it is. Because I understand if you have three people running the whole restaurant.
Why didn't she just like pull out her phone, order, and then stand there and wait?
Because it take for fucking ever, bro.
So her answer was to shoot.
Bro, yeah, she put out her gun and she was like, "Give me my motherfucking food." I'm sure. I wonder if she ate it after she shot the lady. I don't know. But anyway,
she never cut the food. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what she did.
She shot in.
I feel like I'll be more likely to just go back there, make my own bowl, and walk out versus pulling a gun on somebody.
Have you ever tried to make your own Chipotle bowl at home?
Yeah.
I tried it when I was in college.
Have you had Qdoba?
Yeah, I have had Qdoba. It was very mid. I was gonna say if Chipotle's a 10, Qdoba is probably like a 4.5.
Whoa.
Bro, honestly, that is a stretch.
You know what I put above Qdoba?
You are not a foodie.
No, he's
Bar
not.
taco. I put it above Qdoba any day.
A burnt taco.
Bar taco.
Bar taco.
I'm sorry.
I thought you said burnt taco.
Is that what it's called? Not bar taco. I'm sorry. Taco. District
Bell?
Taco. District Taco.
Bar taco's a restaurant.
Yeah. Bar taco's goated actually.
District Taco I had one time, and it was a shrimp taco, I can't compare a shrimp taco to a bowl of what I had. So
I don't like District Taco.
That's two different meals.
I like it better than Qdoba.
I've never had Qdoba, so I can't say.
Qdoba seems like the microwave version of Chipotle.
I don't think.
And Chipotle's already kind of like.
No, he's serious.
No, I'm dead ass.
He's a Chipotle connoisseur.
I'm dead ass.
I don't understand.
If I could buy a Chipotle franchise right now, I will go buy a Chipotle.
If there's one thing that he can argue is Chipotle, he eats it.
You can't meal prep, but you could eat rice, beans, and chicken for 3 to 4 days straight.
You do understand that Chipotle is basically meal prep?
No, I know.
It's basically leftovers.
So no, it's not. Everything's made fresh.
Okay, but then it sits there all day.
But it's kept warm.
Excuse me, sir. Is it? Wait. We've all worked at Chipotle. Yeah, you all worked there.
We've all worked at Chipotle.
Yeah, you can ask any of us.
The only thing that's really brought over from the day before is like barbacoa sometimes.
It is made fresh, but there is some like I feel like.
Chipotle is like that bring everything from the day before are the reason why Chipotle's.
I was gonna say I think it's changed since we've worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't fresh.
When I worked there, the chicken and the steak were put in bags and donated.
We made
it fresh every day.
And then we made remember the family meals.
Yeah,
with whatever was left.
Yeah.
So it's
my thing is, look.
What's my timestamp? I can't see.
You're good.
I showed you the time.
You're good. I promise.
Hey, 27.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. 27. Yeah,
all
go
right,
ahead.
Cool.
My thing is, okay. Chipotle. I get it. It's kind of like a meal prep, I guess.
It is.
But why? What makes it meal prep?
I've made this argument before.
What do you mean?
It's leftovers.
It's not leftovers if it's made today.
Yeah, but you can get.
It's the same thing.
You can go to a restaurant at 9 a.m., get whatever you didn't eat, take it home, and eat it that same day.
Okay, but now you have.
And it's considered leftovers.
If you cook rice and beans and chicken today, and then you eat it today, and then you eat the same one tomorrow, but then the following day you make rice and beans and chicken fresh, it's no different from the last 2 days.
Yes, it is, because one of them was reheated and one of them wasn't. Chipotle's not reheated. Chipotle's made and kept warm. There's a difference.
I understand that, but it was previously made hours ago.
Not even. The fucking the rice hotels and chicken hotels, they be gone in an hour or two. They constantly refill.
I used to work there too.
You must go to a shitty Chipotle that doesn't sell.
We've talked about this on the podcast often. Bro, I have nothing but bad experiences every time I go to Chipotle.
Everyone.
Do you like Qdoba?
I've never been.
No, fuck Qdoba. Listen. I want
him to try Qdoba so bad.
Talk to anybody that has worked grill at Chipotle and ask how busy they are.
Bro,
why are you busy all day long if the food is never... If you're constantly cooking, that means it's constantly wasting, which means it's fresh.
I've worked under Senor Juan. I'm telling you, that shit is leftover.
Nah, bro.
I make it in the morning. It sits for a couple hours. They eat it. Bro, I make more.
That means you're making too much. Bro, you're supposed to make as you go.
Talk to Juan.
There's a...
I'll talk the same exact way.
Nah, see, y'all fucked up. When I worked under Jeff...
So you said... Oh, so now Juan's going to hear this.
No, fuck Juan.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. That's my guy.
But listen, when
I worked at Chipotle, I remember it was constant. We would make a certain amount, have one hotel of meat, have an extra just in case, and that would only be with the steak and the chicken.
All right, you've been talking too much. What were you saying about Qdoba?
No, I just think you should try Qdoba. No, what I was gonna say is that couple years back in like 2018, I had some spot in Florida called Fresh Kitchen. Similar concept, like Qdoba and Chipotle. Even Fresh Kitchen is better than Chipotle.
Have you ever had sweet
I gotta
greens?
take it to her, right?
No.
I haven't. No, I've had. I was gonna say simple
Do you
green.
think
That's
Panera Bread has more potential?
Panera's.
I
had them like a week ago.
I used to work next to a Panera Bread when I was in college. I ate there often.
You put me onto the Chipotle chicken avocado melt.
It's very good.
Panera is like, it tastes too healthy.
Do you think they have more potential? Like, do you think they could do more than what they do already?
Now they're doing pizzas and shit, so I don't know.
I don't mind Panera. It's not my go-to, but
you know what's fire as of lately for me too?
Don't say Wawa pizza.
Yeah, please. I'm about to say.
Hell no.
Fuck
First
Wawa.
off,
damn.
No, I'm not gonna say that. But I'm not gonna try their
I
pizza.
don't like Wawa.
Wawa's really
Wawa's pizza is actually not bad.
I got a homie. No, I got a homie in New York. My man's B-Hawk. He's been like promoted. What?
He thought you said hawk.
No.
I heard B-Hawk.
No, B-Hawk.
Like, be a hawk.
Like, hell no. Like, boy. Yo, nah, but he's been advocating heavy for 7-Eleven pizza. I'm not doing that.
I've heard this,
and I haven't heard bad reviews on it. But I'm gonna be that bad review that doesn't have it. I'm not having that, and I'm not having Wawa pizza.
Yeah. Wawa pizza's not bad.
I don't eat Wawa anymore. It's really bad for you guys. Don't eat Wawa.
Why?
It's very bad for you. High in sodium.
Well, that's how every fast food places is.
I still get some things from Wawa once in a Wawa moon.
What?
That's like what he said last time. Like
once in a blue moon type.
We're
talking Wawa. No, but what I wanted to say like 2 minutes ago was bro, Honey Girl. I've been smacking. Oh my god,
Honey Girl
bro.
slaps.
It's just so expensive.
It is expensive. It is expensive.
And I think they need to extend the menu.
Often I eat.
Yeah,
I ate Honey Girl last month. I ate Honey Girl like I think 2 to 3 times a week last month.
Oh my god.
Jesus, that's
like
a mortgage.
$18 a plate.
Something like that.
Yeah, so imagine delivery.
Oh no, my god.
So
that's another 15 on top of that.
No, honestly, I think I spent a total of about maybe like
150.
Maybe like $30. 60 bones.
An order?
A week.
Oh, for 3? Nah, it was more than that.
Do you get the yogurt?
Well, no, I just finally put myself on that Dash Pass stuff.
Oh,
the yogurt I haven't had.
Why don't you just get in the car and go pick it up?
No, my second job requires me not to leave the residence.
That makes sense.
Yogurt is...
But again, hopefully I'll be getting more time to myself. So I'll be in the gym. Catch me if you can. If you want to.
I want to talk about a gym thing. We're good, right?
Yeah,
okay.
We're good.
Just go ahead, Kev. But on the next one, we're going to sit down again. But
What? Oh, okay.
What?
He knows what I mean.
Oh.
Chipotle over Qdoba.
Nope, that's not what I meant.
Nah, he
Hold on. I'm going to do a recap.
Yeah.
Chipotle over Qdoba.
Qdoba over Chipotle. Chipotle. Look at that. It sounds nasty even saying it.
Sheets over Wawa.
Wawa over Sheets. Hell no. Hell no.
I went to state college. I could argue against Sheets.
Over Wawa.
Sheets gives you the fucking sheets. It's disgusting. It's like order number 67. Like, it's so ghetto. No,
bro, that's just like going to Nifty
Everything
50s.
at Olive Garden is frozen. But shout out the breadsticks and the Alfredo
Red
sauce.
Lobster, goodbye.
Shout out those biscuits.
Cheesecake Factory.
My pinky double jointed.
Was he wrong for not paying for her flight?
Nah.
He wasn't wrong.
It was just the summary, basically.
What you gonna do now? You run out of fingers.
Use your toes. Use your toes.
This is pull your weight.
All right, guys. Hablamos.
I'm not.
See it.